Hey, everybody, it's Melissa Feetsum, and we are going to do a training tonight on Canva. Canva is one of my favorite places to be. So I'm going to wait for some friends to jump on, and I need somebody to do me a favor and share this video inside of the actual event that we created. We had an issue. I forgot that I cannot do events, live events with BeLive right now because of all the Facebook stuff going on. So we're going to do it here first, and then we will put it into the training group for safekeeping, and that way everybody can follow back to it whenever you have time. So if someone can share this into the actual training event, that would be awesome. So what we're going to do is talk about Canva and how you can create your own graphics, how you can find your own graphics, how you can find templates, all the things that you need to know to start creating some really awesome branded graphics for your own business. This is the way that you are going to increase participation, increase engagement, and start selling some stuff. That's what it's all about, is all the visual. So the more time that you invest in Canva, the better your business is going to be. I will promise you that. The more time that you spend on learning a new trade and learning how to do your own graphics, the better off your business is going to be. I promise that I was just as frustrated as everybody else starting out in Canva, but see, you have me. You have me to teach you all the little tricks that you need to know, and for that, you're way better off, and you can learn this so much more quickly than I ever did. But I fell in love. I absolutely love Canva. So we are going to go ahead and jump over, and I'm going to start by showing you 3 of my favorite sites to find your own graphics, okay? So this one is called unsplash.com. And this is a free photo site where you can come and you can get your own graphics to make whatever you want. So you can come to this site and you don't have to pay for the graphics, and you can search for whatever you want. So I want to kind of show you how you can search for whatever it is that you're doing. Let's say that you want to talk about summer, and maybe you want to talk about the beach. So we're going to go over here and we're going to type in beach and hit enter, and you're going to find a million different graphics on beach. That's a cool one. That's a cool one. There's lots of cool ones. I love Unsplash. So you can grab a graphic and do whatever you want to it. You can download that to your computer and upload it into Canva and start editing away. Now, let's say that you wanted to do something for Mother's Day. You could put mother, and you can find all kinds of graphics with moms. That's gorgeous. You can look through all of these and find some great graphics. Say you wanted to do something that had to do with kids. You can put kids in there, and you can find all kinds of graphics with kids. Let's say you wanted to do something that was bright and cheery, and you just type in yellow. You can find all kinds of graphics that have yellow in it. So finding a site like this and being able to search correctly for the feeling that you want to give with your graphic is really, really important. So there's 2 more sites that I love, and that's pixabay.com. This is the same way. You can type in whatever you want. You can type in yellow again, and you're going to find all kinds of free graphics that you can use in your business, okay? Let's see. Hold on. Okay. So, let's go over here. This is another one, pexels.com. You can type in anything that you want and come up with some great graphics. If you were just looking for some feel goods, you type in woman and lots of cool pictures are going to pop up. So here is where you can get all of those free graphics, okay? So you have pexels.com, you have pixabay.com, and you have unsplash.com. Those are 3 of your photo editing sites that you can use, okay? So when you log into Canva, which is a free site, you are going to, this is kind of your office, your back office. Now, the difference between the paid Canva and the free Canva is quite a few things. So if you want to really work on your branding and make your life a lot easier, you want to do the $12.95 a month Canva, because it allows you to do a lot more things. One of the things that you can do is you can brand your own fonts. You can have 3 select fonts here. You can brand your colors, which is really, really important. And there's some other things that you can do also. I'm not going to go through all of them. I can post a link where you can see the differences in what you can do. But the free version, you can do all of this. You just have to do it by hand. It's not just there in your office for you. So that's the difference between the paid and the free version, or some of the difference. So what I want to talk to you about when it comes to branding is something called hex codes, H-E-X codes. Each color that you see has a specific hex code that tells us which color that is, okay? So it's really important for branding in companies. So you can see that Jamberry has these particular branding hex codes. I entered those in just to show you guys what your palette can look like and how you can save those. So right here, I want to go over and let's close these out. So I'm going to show you how to enter those hex codes for you. So the Elite Group actually helped us with some hex codes for some different companies. And your hex codes are basically a series of letters and numbers. And each company that you may work for has a specific set of hex codes. Sometimes you can Google to find them. Sometimes your company provides them readily. Sometimes you can go to Pinterest and find them. Sometimes you can ask your upline, and sometimes you have to call the home office and dig it out of somebody. But this one here is for Pampered Chefs. So I'm just going to give you an example to show you how to set this up. So you would go over here to your brand colors, and we are going to type in, actually, let's go down here, add a new palette, and we are going to type in Pampered Chef, and that's just naming our palette. So then we're going to click on this color block, and we're going to add the color, the hex codes. So we're going to press enter, and then we're going to go back over here, and this was the next one. And go back over here. So you can see how easy it is to set these up. And it makes it really nice when you're working on graphics. And I'll show you how to actually use these. So you just literally copy and paste it into this box here. And it'll give you a nice, pretty little palette. So what we're going to do is we are going to, I'm going to show you some tricks over here. The first thing we're going to do is find templates. So this is something that I use very often, okay? This is one of my favorite tools inside of Canva. So let's say that we were looking for, a quick one we can do is Cinco de Mayo, okay? So put in Cinco de Mayo and look at these beautiful graphics that are already made. Crazy cool, right? Well, now I want to take it one step further, and I want to click on this, and I want to edit this one. Okay, so you just click on it twice. Now, here's your graphic. But here's what I want to do. I want to make it for my business. So I am going to click on this, and we will use Jamberry. Okay, so let's actually, this is the background. So let's use this for, oh, that didn't work. No. Okay. And I probably picked the wrong one. So here is Jamberry. And now we're going to click on the hat, and we're going to change it to all the Jamberry colors. So you can click on each little block that the hat's already colored, and we can change it to the Jamberry colors. So now we can change this font or that color. Go over here and do Jamberry colors, all of this. So this, oh, there we go. I just had to double click on it. So this background, we'll make that. And now I have a graphic that is branded for my company's colors. Now, I'm not with Jamberry. I'm just giving you an example. But this is a graphic and how easy you can take something and brand it for your company's colors. So everything looks beautiful and pretty and the same color as your company. If you don't have branding for your own business, now you don't actually have to do the company's color for your own branding, but if you don't have your own branding, you want to stick with your company's. And this is a way to make all your graphics kind of tie in together and make it really nice. Now, anytime that you do a graphic like this, you want to come over here and you want to definitely put your own logo or watermark onto these graphics. So I'm just going to add text, and then I'm going to put Melissa Feetsum buymyoranges.com. Okay, so I'm going to put my website and my name, because I don't want anyone taking this graphic. Now you can see right here that there's a huge space in between these lines, and I don't like that. So I'm going to click on spacing, and I'm going to drag this line height down. And now I have that, and then guess what? We can make it some more Jamberry colors. There we go. Okay, so now I have this great little graphic. Now, when you have the paid version, you can actually upload logos. So I can take my team's logo and put it on anything I want. Right there, okay? So very cool. This is a way that you can do all kinds of graphics. You can click on that Find Template, and now let's put Mother's Day. Here we go. Happy Mother's Day. Now, let me show you something really cool that you can do. So you can find all of these different templates that are already made up. And then again, you can come over here and take something so simple, but change it for your company's colors. So let's take these, and where's Pampered Chef? Let's change it to the Pampered Chef colors. You can write, click on this one. We want to change that color to this one, and that one to this one. And we can even change that bar. And let's do that. Look, now we have a pretty little graphic that is all of our own branding colors. Beautiful, right? Okay. So that's an example that you can use with templates. Now, templates are just amazing, literally amazing. The other way that you can find templates is to click on one of these. So if I was doing a Twitter post, I could use that. If I'm doing an Instagram post, I pick that. If I'm doing Pinterest, I pick that. Well, I'm going to pick Instagram. And on the left-hand side here, you're going to see all these different templates, kind of like what I just showed you on this side right here, okay? So you can scroll down and you can find any template that you want. You can click on it, and then let's go to my upload. So these are all the images that I've already uploaded. So let's find a graphic from my own business. So here was something with Nurses Week. So I could put that and make my own little graphic and say Happy Nurses Week. There you go. And I can change it to my own branding or colors or whatever I want. And then I can go over here and I can put my own logo on it again. So I can put my own logo on there. All right. And you want to put your own logo on there because you don't want anybody taking your graphic. That's the whole point of you coming over here and spending lots of time on this graphic. You don't want anybody else to take it. All right. So now let's say that we wanted to start from scratch, and I want to show you how I made this little graphic right here. This cute little interaction thing that I did. So this is really, really easy to make, and I want to show you exactly how to make it from scratch if you need to make something. So we're going to click on Instagram posts, pick your size, so now let's go to girl. We're going to type in girl. And look at all these little girls that pop up. So we're going to choose this little girl. And then we're going to drag it down a little bit, make her a little bit smaller. And then we're going to type in sign. So I wanted that little hanging sign, right? So let's find a hanging sign. Sometimes it's easier than others. Never know what you'll find. So here's a hanging sign. Let's see. Will this let me edit? No, that just says open. Some of them won't let you edit and some will. And that's not going to do it. Where is that one that I just passed? So I think it was this one. And that has a watermark. If it has remove watermark, you have to pay for them. So you don't want those. Well, darn it. I don't know where the other sign is. Let's see. Hanging. Let's type hanging in. I don't know where I found that sign. So here's a hanging one. Okay, so we're going to click this one. And we're going to make it a little smaller. And then we're going to cock it to the left a little bit. Okay. So we can, again, change those colors to anything that you want. So you can make it your branding. Let's make the middle white. And then we're going to add Pampered Feud. And let's bring those closer together. And then we're going to make it match that box. So we want to tilt it a little bit, right? And then we can pick whatever font we want. So we can click any font and pull it out a little bit. So we can put Pampered Feud. And we're using all kinds of different colors. How about that? Okay. So then we have that. And then we put our, oh, what is it? I think I typed in banner. Yeah. Okay. So then we find a banner that we can use to put in for the names. So, or the categories that I had. So let's find quick, easy banner. Okay, so we just pick one of those. We'll put it here. And the text, we just highlight and put 1. And then I want to change that color to pink. And I want to change the color of this to pink. So there's that. Now look, I can copy this whole thing. And you can line it up. You can see the lines, how it lines it up for you. So click on that and put 2. Click on this to copy again. Put 3. Click copy again. And put 4. Now watch. Take this and highlight all 4 and hit copy. And guess what? Now I have 4. And then all I have to do is go 5, 6, 7, and 8. Perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to say, what do most women carry in their purse? I think that was the question I asked. So I type that in, add a text. We'll make this a little bit bigger and pull the spacing together. I do not like the space there. And then what we want to do is pull these down, line those back up. Let's make this a little bigger and put it closer. There we go. What do most women carry in the purse? Now let's make that bold. Okay, so now we have our sign, and I love to put a background on my graphics because you know why? People can't steal them. So if you click on backgrounds and you put this, and then you actually watermark, you use an actual watermark, it's harder for somebody to steal your graphics with your information on it. So if I was to come over here and put my information, like I have my little logo, it's harder for somebody to cover that up on a background than it is a white background, okay? So anyways, here is a cute little graphic and game that you can do inside of your customer groups. And then sometimes if that background is too loud, you can click on this and it'll fade that background just a little bit for you. So there's your little graphic for that too. So that's how you can, put some fun into some graphics. Use the search bar for whatever you're looking for. Something else, let's see, I'm going to highlight all of this and trash it all. So sometimes I'm trying to make some Facebook icons, graphics. Maybe I want people to contact me, and I can put a little Facebook graphic on there and say, follow my business page. And you can make that much bigger, pull it closer together. So there's all kinds of things that you can do. You can change the font on that. Another fun thing to do is to take one of your own graphics. Let's go to uploads. Let's go to one of my company graphics. So I'll make this graphic big and cover the whole thing. And then what I'll do is I'll fade it out. So it just barely shows up in the background, but gives it a little bit of feeling, especially if you have like a pattern or something like that with your business or a really great product. You can kind of fade that out in the background. That looks cute too. So that is it with hex codes, templates, search bar, and graphics. We're going to jump over here really quick, and I am going to look at some of the questions over here. Don't mind my messy office. How much is it for Canva? It's $12.95 for Canva. Canva has an app, but I can't use the app, so I can't tell you how to use that. Me and the app do not get along, but they have one. Let's see. I'm here, Emily. I'm making sure there aren't any questions. If you guys have any questions. It says templates, branding, pixels. Okay, I don't see a whole lot of questions. So I think that's all I have for tonight. That's all I want to show. So I'm basically going to start doing a series of these different Canva trainings so that you can see me working on different little hints and tricks and things that I do. Next time we're going to work on quote graphics. So I'm kind of going to walk you through how to work on quote graphics. Somebody asked what the 3 sites were for the free photos. That is pexels.com and pixabay.com and unsplash.com. Those are the 3 sites that I use the most. There are lots more out there, but those are the 3 that I use the most. Is there a way to do customizable Facebook banners? Yeah, I can pop over here. Hold on, let's go back over here. Go to Canva. Click on this Canva. You know, it's really funny. This is one of the hardest things that I had to learn with Canva was how to get back home. I could never figure out how to start over. And I had to start over a lot when I started. So you just click on Canva and it'll take you back to the home page. So if you want to use custom dimensions, so you would click on this up right-hand corner, use custom dimensions. And let's say we want to do a group, a banner for a group. We would put 1640 by 856. Hit design, and there's your custom graphic. Okay, so you can upload whatever you want, make your graphics, make your banners, do whatever you need to on that. So that's how you make custom size graphics. And all right, that's all I got for tonight. Like I said, we'll be back next time when we talk about Canva next month. We're going to focus completely on quote graphics and branding and doing quotes for your own business with your own branding and your own watermarks. I'm going to show you how to get those quote graphics. I'm going to show you how to find them. I'm going to show you how to find the graphics to go with it. I'm going to, because each quote has a certain feeling. And then I'm going to show you how to brand those with templates and all kinds of things. So that's what we will do next month on our Canva training. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any more questions, please let me know. Bye, guys.